Welcome back to another episode of the Speak English podcast. I'm David, and today's episode is going to be a game changer for your English fluency.
And I'm Sarah. If you've ever translated English word by word and ended up totally confused, you're not alone. We've all been there, and today we're going to fix that.
That's right. We're starting a powerful new series where you'll learn essential English phrases. Not just words, but full expressions you need to memorize as complete sentences.
Because here's the truth. Most learners know the meaning of individual words, but when they hear natives speak, everything sounds different, and they feel lost.
Exactly. Translating English word by word leads to misunderstanding and awkward situations. You might know the words, but still have no idea what someone actually means.
So in this episode, we'll explain the big mistake learners make, tell some fun real-life stories, and teach you real English phrases that you need to know.
And of course, we'll practice together with natural pronunciation, rhythm, and tone. So get ready. This lesson is going to help you sound more fluent, starting today.
All right, let's begin. First, let's talk about the problem with word-by-word translation and why it's stopping you from speaking real English.
Let me start with something that happens all the time. A student hears a native speaker say, "That's lit," and immediately thinks it's about fire. Logical? Maybe. But it's completely wrong in context.
Or someone says, "I'm down," and the learner assumes they're sad or depressed. But in reality, "I'm down" often means "I'm in" or "I agree." Totally different.
One of my students once heard the phrase, "Let's call it a day." He paused, translated every word in his head, and then asked, "Call what? Call who?" He was genuinely lost.
I had a similar situation with my student Lisa. Her friend asked, "Want to grab lunch?" And she literally thought it meant using her hands to take food. She responded, "I will take lunch with my hands," and everyone laughed. Poor Lisa was so embarrassed.
These moments are funny now, but they can feel frustrating in real life. And they happen because learners try to translate word by word, instead of understanding the phrase as a whole.
And that's the biggest mistake, breaking down English into tiny parts and trying to build meaning from the individual words. That's just not how real conversation works.
Think about it. Native speakers don't pause to analyze every word. They use complete phrases automatically. If you want to speak fluently, you need to learn those phrases the same way.
That's why in this episode, we'll teach you how to stop translating and start understanding. You'll learn the exact phrases natives use, what they really mean, and how to use them naturally.
So here's the solution. You need to stop thinking in pieces and start learning full expressions, just like native speakers do. Memorize the entire phrase, not each word separately.
Let me give you an example. Grab lunch doesn't mean you're physically grabbing food. It means, let's eat together. The whole phrase has a different meaning than the individual words.
Same with call it a day. It doesn't involve a phone, and you're not literally calling anything. It simply means, let's stop working. We're done.
These are what we call complete units. You need to treat them like fixed expressions. You don't break them apart. You don't analyze every word. You memorize the whole thing.
See, it's like your phone number. You don't stop to think about each digit. You just remember the full number and say it automatically. That's how fluent speakers use phrases.
So from now on, forget about dictionaries for every single word. Focus on the meaning of the full expression. That's how you'll finally speak and understand like a native.
And don't worry, we'll help you. We're going to walk you through 46 essential phrases today. You'll hear the meaning, the pronunciation, and you'll practice with us.
All right, let's get started with the first group, strong reactions and responses. These are super common in everyday conversations. Ready? Let's go.
Let's now move on to 10 powerful phrases that show real emotions and natural reactions. These are the kinds of expressions people use every day when they're surprised, confused, impressed, or just reacting honestly to a situation. If you want to sound more natural and emotionally connected in your conversations, these phrases are essential. Let's go. Phrase 1. No way. This is a fun way to show surprise or disbelief. For example, no way, you got the job? That's amazing. It sounds much more natural than just saying, really.
Phrase 2. You're kidding. This one's great when you hear something hard to believe. Like, you met Taylor Swift at the airport? You're kidding. It sounds emotional and authentic.
Phrase 3. That's awesome. This is a super common way to show you're impressed or happy for someone. Example. You passed your exam? That's awesome. Short and powerful.
Phrase 4. Seriously? You can say this when you're surprised or confused. It's casual and full of tone. Like, he said that to you? Seriously? Native speakers use it all the time.
Phrase 5. That sucks. A very natural way to react to bad news. For example, oh, your flight got canceled? That sucks. It's informal, but very common among friends.
Phrase 6. I'm so happy for you. A sweet, encouraging phrase to celebrate someone's good news. Try saying, you're engaged? I'm so happy for you. It sounds warm and friendly.
Phrase 7. What a mess. Use this when things are chaotic or someone made a mistake. Like, your apartment after the party? What a mess. It's expressive and very visual.
Phrase 8. That's crazy. A strong reaction when you hear something shocking or unexpected. Example. He ran 50 kilometers? That's crazy. This phrase adds energy to the conversation.
Phrase 9. Good for you. This is how you show support or encouragement. For instance, you started going to the gym every day? Good for you. It's simple, but powerful.
Phrase 10. No big deal. Use this when you want to say something isn't a problem. Like, thanks for helping. No big deal. It sounds confident, relaxed, and natural. Now let's explore 10 phrases you can use when reacting to bad news or disappointment. These expressions are really important because they show empathy, understanding, and emotional intelligence. Whether you're comforting someone or expressing your own feelings, these phrases will help you respond in a more human and fluent way. Let's take a look.
Phrase 1. That's too bad. It's a soft, polite way to show sympathy. Like, you didn't get the promotion? That's too bad. It sounds respectful and empathetic.
Phrase 2. I'm sorry to hear that. Use this when someone shares difficult news. For example, my dog passed away. I'm really sorry to hear that. It shows kindness and care.
Phrase 3. That must be tough. Great when someone is going through a hard time. Like, I've been working day and night lately. That must be tough. It connects emotionally.
Phrase 4. Hang in there. A phrase of encouragement. It means don't give up. Example, I'm stressed with everything. Hang in there. You're doing great. It's motivating.
Phrase 5. I can't imagine. Say this when you want to show deep empathy. For instance, I had to move away from my family. Wow. I can't imagine how hard that was.
Phrase 6. That's rough. Very informal, but super common among friends. Example, my car broke down in the rain. Ugh, that's rough. It's short, real, and natural.
Phrase 7. That's a shame. This one is used for situations that are unfortunate or disappointing, like, we had to cancel the trip. That's a shame. It shows sincere regret.
Phrase 8. Things will get better. This phrase offers comfort and hope. For example, I lost my job last week. I'm so sorry. Things will get better, I promise.
Phrase 9. I totally get it. Say this to show you understand someone's feelings, like, I'm just too tired to study today. I totally get it. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Phrase 10. Take your time. A gentle way to give someone space or patience. Example, I'm still processing everything. No worries, take your time.
Let's move on to 10 phrases that will help you give your opinions and share your personal views more naturally in English. Expressing what you think is a big part of real conversations, and these phrases will help you sound confident, polite, and clear when sharing your thoughts. Ready? Let's dive in. Phrase 1. In my opinion. A polite and classic way to start your point of view. For example, in my opinion, learning English is more about consistency than talent.
Phrase 2. I think that. Simple and supernatural. Like, I think that practice is more important than grammar when you're speaking. We use it all the time in conversations.
Phrase 3. From my point of view, slightly more formal but still common. For example, from my point of view, watching movies in English really helps improve listening.
Phrase 4. As far as I'm concerned, this phrase means as it relates to me. Like, as far as I'm concerned, mistakes are part of learning. It shows your personal take.
Phrase 5. To me, it's informal and often used to show personal feelings. Example, to me, speaking English every day is the best way to improve fast.
Phrase 6. If you ask me. Use it when giving an honest opinion. Like, if you ask me, people worry too much about having the perfect accent. It sounds confident.
Phrase 7. I feel like. Very modern and conversational. Example, I feel like reading out loud helps me speak more fluently. It sounds very natural.
Phrase 8. The way I see it. Good for explaining your perspective. For instance, the way I see it, vocabulary is more important than grammar in daily conversations.
Phrase 9. I'm not sure, but. This shows hesitation, which is natural in real life. Like, I'm not sure, but I think it's better to focus on speaking first.
Phrase 10. Honestly, I believe. This adds a bit of emphasis. Example. Honestly, I believe anyone can become fluent with the right strategy. Now let's wrap things up with 10 fluent phrases you can use to end conversations naturally. Saying goodbye in English isn't just about bye or see you later. There are many other ways to close a conversation smoothly, whether you're being friendly, polite, or professional. Let's check them out. Phrase 1. It was great talking to you. Very common at the end of conversations, especially when saying goodbye politely. Example. Well, it was great talking to you. Let's catch up soon.
Phrase 2. I've got to run. Frequently used to say you need to leave. Informal and fluent. I've got to run, but let's talk later.
Phrase 3. Catch you later. Casual and friendly. It's like saying, see you later in a very natural way. All right, catch you later.
Phrase 4. Take care. A kind and universal way to say goodbye. Can be used in any context. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Phrase 5. Talk to you soon. Very common, especially in phone or message conversations. Okay, I'll let you go. Talk to you soon.
Phrase 6. Have a good one. Often used in everyday conversation. It can refer to your day, afternoon, week, etc. All right, have a good one.
Phrase 7. Gotta go now. Very informal and straight to the point. Hey, gotta go now, but I'll message you later.
Phrase 8. Let's keep in touch. Used to express the desire to stay connected, especially after a good talk. Let's keep in touch and practice together.
Phrase 9. I'll catch up with you later. Another casual and fluent way to say goodbye. I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for the chat.
Phrase 10. See you around. Very common among native speakers. Simple and relaxed. All right, see you around. Today we share 50 real, practical English phrases that you can start using immediately in your daily conversations. These expressions are not from textbooks. They're the kind of language native speakers actually use every day, in casual chats, at work, and even when saying goodbye.
The key is to listen, repeat, and start using these phrases naturally. Don't be afraid to try them out, even if you make mistakes. That's how real fluency develops. By practicing with confidence and consistency, one sentence at a time, in real-life situations.
If you found this episode helpful, let us know in the comments. Which of the 40 phrases is your favorite? Or which one will you start using today? Your feedback helps us understand what you need and motivates us to keep creating practical content for you.
And here's something fun. If you made it to the end of the episode, it means you're really committed to improving your English. So, write the word phrases in the comments to let us know you're serious about becoming fluent. We'll be looking for your comment.
If you haven't subscribed to the Speak English podcast yet, now is the perfect time. Every week, we bring you real conversations, useful expressions, and speaking practice to help you become more confident and fluent in English. Hit that subscribe button.
And don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Your likes and comments help more English learners discover this podcast, and that means we can keep growing this amazing community of motivated learners from all around the world.
You can always go back and replay the phrases to practice again. Repetition is powerful when you're learning a language. Try shadowing, speaking out loud, or using the phrases with a friend. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We loved sharing these expressions with you, and we hope they'll make your English sound smoother and more natural. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and as always, speak with confidence. See you in the next episode.